New Balance Nationals Outdoor 2014 Boys 5K is underway. Again, we ask you to stay back and let them clear. And a very clean start for them. So proud on the home stretch here. Thank you. You may step back up to lane 5 as we tell you who's in here. Brent Demarest, the Foot Locker finalist from Charleston, South Carolina. State leader at 6 different distances there. He's wearing his number 1. Thomas O'Neill, Middletown, New Jersey. NXN individual qualifier. Alex Osberg, Marion, Connecticut. Foot Locker national qualifier. 8-time All-Stater. Comes in at number 9 in the U.S. at 3,200 meters. Ryan Abadia, Shoreham, New York. All-Stater in cross country and track. Elijah Armstrong, we saw him up near the front. He's wearing hip number 5. He was 3rd last year in this race. He's from Pocatello, Idaho. 4th fastest in meet history. Indoor sophomore class national record holder. Aaron Templeton of Tennessee, from Knoxville, a 3-time state champ, 5-time All-American there. Austin Sprague, a 7-time state champ from Dunwoody, Georgia, 3-time national cross-country qualifier. And it is Armstrong and Ryan Forsythe of Maryland. Forsythe, hip number 10, state 3,200 cross-country champion there in Maryland. Zach Dale, Elk Grove Village, Illinois, NHS student, a 3-time All-Stater, sub 9 for 3,200 at Arcadia. Mark Hadley, the Gatorade Cross Country Runner of the Year from Boardman, Ohio, 6-time All-Ohio in cross country and track. Levi Thomas from Kodiak, Alaska, Foot Locker finalist and a state champion at 800, 1,600, and 3,200. And we have Paul Hogan, 2-mile state champ from Burlington, Mass. Kyle Mao, All-Stater, cross-country indoor and outdoor track from Ohio. The top returnee, hip number 14, runner-up last year from Chardon, Ohio, Nicholas Ellswick. We'll keep our eyes on him. He has the 3rd fastest time in meet history. Right now, Ryan Forsythe, Elijah Armstrong, running 1-2. 2:47.4 out in front for Ryan Forsythe. Chris Luciano, a senior state medalist from Mountain Lakes, New Jersey. Dennis Baldwin of Hendersonville, North Carolina, a junior All-Stater. Jack Jibb of Monroe, New York, state steeplechase champ and number 7 at 3K steeple in the country. Evan Sniple, Cincinnati, Ohio, Midwest Regional NXN champ on a state champion undefeated cross-country team. Mac Haight, Vienna, Virginia, Foot Locker finalist, indoor state 3,200 champ.
Yeah, I saw that.
Chase Lieberland of Maryland, track and cross-country state medalist. Sam Chauvin, Painted Post, New York. Zach Snyder, Carmel, Indiana as well. Matthew Mahoney, state champ from Massachusetts. As we come around again, we see it continues to be Ryan Forsythe, Elijah Armstrong, and now Aaron Templeton, a 5-time All-American, getting up into the mix in 3rd. So we have Maryland.
Just stretched out. Look at the line now. Oh my goodness, we've got a race here.
Templeton getting into the mix in 3rd, behind Forsythe and Armstrong, Maryland, Idaho, Tennessee. And just to round out our introductions, Foot Locker finalist from Michigan, Ryan Robinson. His mom was a figure skating Olympic team member for the U.S. Craig Cordy, Stockholm, New Jersey. Ben Barrett, state champion 3,200 and cross country, where he's the state cross country runner of the year in Oklahoma. And Stephen Garrett, Newark, Delaware, 1st in the 3,200 at the Meet of Champions. It's now 4, Ian, out in front. It's broken apart much quicker than the girls' race did.
Yes, there's some pressure here. Big pressure. And leading the way is number 10, then 5.
Forsythe, Armstrong, Osberg, and Templeton.
2:47.4 was that opening kilometre. We'll get another update from our colleague Ron Presti when they get to the top of the back straight momentarily. Ron, of course, the senior announcer for the 10 relays. That's an extraordinary weekend, if ever there was one.
So a strong field like this being broken down early by those four with courage out in front. And a group of 6 continuing to fight in the chase back. We'll see if they can become a factor at some point.
They're trying to bridge up, I think, David. Because you know as well as I do, once you get 5-10 years behind, it's tough.
5:41.1 overall, 2:53.8, so 6 seconds slower than the previous 1,000. What do you make of that, Ian?
I'll tell you after the next kilometre. But I think the 6 behind, they're bridging up now. What the leaders have done, have eased off a touch, and it's allowed them to come up.
Paul Hogan and Levi Farmer leading the chase pack now. Massachusetts and Alaska joining in the multi-state mix.
And it may be, David, that having had that opening one of 2:47, those that were at 2:50, 2:51 may just have been a bit smarter, having the last one being at 2:53. We shall see.
Well documented that these guys have won on the big stage in so many times, in so many ways.
And they know each other.
Oh, yes, they do.
They know their strengths and their weaknesses. And here's another surge of pace, David.
From Connecticut, that's Alex Osberg. 8-time All-Stater.
And he, David, just looked round there to see what damage he'd done.
Darien, Connecticut, Alex Osberg, Elijah Armstrong, Pocatello, Idaho, home of the Simpont Games. And now what was a group of 4 is a group of 2 and a large group battling for 3rd behind Aaron Templeton.
Now he took another look back there, David, just to see what more damage he'd done.
The flavor of the race has changed significantly here.
Well, he probably realised that he didn't want to let anybody else into this. That's a strong move, though. It's almost as strong as those people approaching into lane 4.
Alex Osberg is just a junior. They're in Connecticut. I've got his mother next to me. If he wins, we'll ask for some inside story against him, but we'll let him run the race right now. Alex Osberg, Elijah Armstrong, battling out in front.
And David, this is 5 to go now. He keeps taking a look to see where he is. Mom's getting excited. That gun will get through the little quicker any minute now.
Emma Fitzgerald, Terry Montgomery to the award stand now, please. The third 1,000 meters at 2:58 flat. And yet, even though they've slowed that pace down, they've broken the field.
Interesting, isn't it? 2:47, 2:53, 2:58. And they're going away now. And he's trying to get away.
Alex Osberg, I think, is going to make this another very fast kilometer. He's trying to shake Elijah Armstrong, who continues on in 2nd, followed by a pack of 6 now battling for 3rd. The pace, the pressure and the weather take their toll, don't they?
And it's about a mile to go now as we speak, 4 laps. It looks like it's down to those 2. Took another look back. Never a bad thing, actually, to know where your opposition is. surging, David.
He's surging in. He looks surprisingly fresh as he goes past this, don't you guys?
Mind you, he's probably doing that to look good for his mother, who's standing near by. Probably doesn't want to look under pressure for his mother. Mark, this is easy. Yeah, right.
The junior from Darien, Connecticut, Alex Osberg. And the junior from Pocatello, Idaho, Elijah Armstrong. They are 1-2. Hogan, Forsyth, Mahoney. Now up the top three in the chase pack. First time we called Mahoney's name in that pack.
Well, David, look at that now. Now that gap, it was 20 metres here. Now it's soaring 35-40. He's on a roll. You can almost taste that filet mignon. How does he like his steak cooked?
I'll medium well, again. 2:51.5 for that kilometer, second fastest kilometer in the race. Probably Alex's fastest kilometer. Himself, he's looking good.
Okay, Mom, what are you going to say to him? He's looking good. He is looking good. Here's number 5, David.
Hogan and Zach Dale and Matthew Mahoney running in that next pack. Levi Thomas still in the mix in there.
And David, the gap now probably 50, 60 metres. Wow. Tremendous performance. Bring him home, David.
As our friend, the late great Doug Speck would say, he looks full of run here. Alex Osberg, fresh as a daisy in the latter parts of the race. Relentless at the bell. 3:12 at the bell. Elijah Armstrong, also a junior, continues on in second.
And here they come in third, David.
Zach Dale, a junior, also now in third. Paul Hogan, the first senior, battling in fourth. Our top three, all juniors right on.
And David, look at that race for second and third now. And fourth.
Zach Dale of Illinois, challenging for second.
Into the stretch, David.
Here it comes. Happy Bell makes some noise. Alex Osberg, Darien, Connecticut. A win with an exclamation point. And a great finish. A fist bump and the win.
David, second.
2:46 flat on the final kilometer.
Second.
Armstrong, the noted kicker, finishes second over Dale and Hogan. U.S. number 1. For Alex
And number
Osberg.
2 on the meet all-time list, behind Jake Langang from last year.
Outstanding. Number 2 all-time in meet history, U.S. leader, Alex Osberg. Great performance. Crowd, let's help them all in. Bring them in, folks, bring them in. Appleton, battling a little bit of an injury. Bring him home. Come on, Aaron.
Okay, we have 3 award ceremonies to come.
Great heart.
We have javelin, and we'll have the 5,000 meters. Just relax for a minute. Hello, Miss Howlett. Just sit down and relax for a minute while we get the results.
2 more great days. Track and field, New Balance Nationals Outdoor.